Bye Bye Love is an interesting little song. There's more going on here than you think there is. You think it's an incredibly simple beginner's song, but there's a little bit more going on in their accompaniment to it. Let's jump in and see how it goes. Here's the intro. So that's the most complicated part of the song. We're starting with an A chord, but way up the neck, in the D shape, but with the two fingers at the 9th fret, so 9th and 10th frets. We're going to hit that chord, just the top 3 strings only. Now the Everly Brothers don't do this, but I slide that chord down the neck, both because it sounds good and it makes it easier to jump into the C chord that's coming next. Once we get, so as you slide down, be moving into that C chord shape at the end of the neck. So slide holding the D chord shape, and as you get to the end, move into the C chord shape. Go up, down, and a normal D chord shape down. That's bar 1. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So this chord is 1 and 2, and then and 3 is C, and 4 is D. And on the 1 of the next bar, it's technically an A chord. If you want to, just make an A chord and go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But they mute those strings, so I just hold my fingers loosely across the strings there and go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then you go down again on those muted strings at the beginning of bar 3 into an A chord shape, up, down, up, C, down, up, and D, down, up. Now how does that sound? Coming out of the muted bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Notice that on those ands, because the chords are moving so fast, I'm actually moving out of the chord shape on the upstroke. Up, down, up, I'm moving C, down, and up, I'm moving to D, down, and up I'll be moving again back into the muted shape for bar 4 of the intro, which again is just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on muted strings. Here's that whole intro slowly. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Bye, bye, love. We're into the actual singing itself. Wrong key for me to sing. That's your intro. Now the chorus then kicks off at bar 5. Now that's pretty simple. We're going to make a D chord and we're just going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now technically the next chord is an A, and that's why you see the A chord shape in brackets there, in parentheses. Actually, I don't play that. I sort of tap the strings loosely because what I'm doing is I'm moving back up to that intro A chord shape at the 9th and 10th frets, where I'm going to go down, up, down. On the rhythm, 2 and 4. Nothing on 3. So put together with the previous bar, we're getting bye, bye, love. I tend to go up, down, on that. You can either do that or go down, up, down. Both will sound fine. Go back to D, play the same thing as before. Oh, by the way, if that's too difficult for you, that jump, then just play a normal A chord there and go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But it's very effective and you hear it so clearly in the record. Bye, bye, love. Bye. You know what I mean? Back to the D chord, same as before. Then we want an A chord. Down, up, down, up, down. Now you could continue for the rest of the bar with that. What they do is they drop the little finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret to create a 7. There's an up, down with that, and then that finger comes off on the up. In fact, your whole hand will be moving, in fact, into the D chord that comes at bar 9. For this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again on that and, I'm moving to the next chord shape. Now we go D to A with our simple patterns again. Taking us to bar 11, where we go down, up on A, down, up on E, down, up on A, and then Actually, it's the same bar as we saw at bar 8, so the little finger going down and coming off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's the first half of the verse, so let's go back and put that back together. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Now we get D to A as we played it at the beginning of the verse. Bye bye love. D to A as we played it at bars 5 and 8. Bye bye sweet caress. With the little finger off and on. D again to A, normal bars. Hello emptiness. And then the A to E, again the same way we saw it at bar 11. Feel like I could. And you're going to repeat that, an A bar and then a bar that's split between A and E. Die, bye bye my love, goodbye. And then another bar of A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a down strum of A and stop it. There goes my... That's what's happening in that pause there. Let me put the second half of that verse back together. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die, bye bye my love, goodbye, there goes my... And into the verse. I want to say one more quick thing about this jump up to the 9th fret that we have at places like bar 14. As I'm doing that, this finger, the index finger, I'm just letting it lean against the 4th string because I want to strum with some freedom, but I don't want to hear that 4th string in that chord. So here's the D chord where I do want the 4th string. And as I move that shape up here, this finger I'm just pushing up with it a tiny bit, enough that this part of the finger is touching the 4th string. Now I can strum, still trying to get the top end of the chord, but that 4th string can't do any damage. Alright, now the verse is more simple. 2 bars of E go to 2 bars of A. Baby, with someone new, she sure looks... And here the strum pattern is tending to go bass, which is just roughly the bass end of the chord, down, up, bass, up, down, up, always through the verse. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and with someone new, she sure looks... Again, 2 bars E to this time 1 bar A. Happy, I sure am blue. And the second bar of A is now replaced by A7, but we can do that simply by taking the 3rd string finger away, opening up the 3rd string. And that's over. She was mine. Way too high for me, I'm going to come down. We go to a D chord, same strum pattern. Make sure not to get the 6th string on the D chord. You can get the 5th, even though the tab doesn't say so. Baby, still he stepped. That was 2 bars of D to 2 bars E. In, goodbye to... Now stay on E for 2 more bars. We're at bar 36 of the tab. Romance that might have... And then we're going to go A to A7 as we did at bars 30 and 31. Been bye bye love. Whoops, wrong place. We're back to the chorus. Bye bye love. Bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. And off we go again. That is the whole song because you play the chorus. You get a second verse, I'm through with romance, I'm through with love, and another chorus, and this time the chorus ends on bye bye my love, goodbye, repeated over and over, which is your A to E. Bye bye my love, goodbye, bye bye my love, goodbye. So it's as we saw it at bars, let me see, 20 and 21. A, 2, 3, or... actually, let me be clear about that. Bars 21 and 22 is better. 1 and 2, bye bye, my love, goodbye. 2, 3, 4, A, 4, like that. Goodbye, my love, goodbye, goodbye, my love, goodbye. Maybe do it 3 or 4 times and then just finish on that A chord. Goodbye, my love, goodbye. Down, up was the pattern to finish. Down, up. That'll do it. That's Bye Bye Love.